36 holes. You go Monday 18, Tuesday you play 19 holes of golf.
19 holes.
Wednesday you run up against Isaac Jaffers.
Yeah.
And you win 2-up.
2-up.
Thursday actually is you're up against Sean Liu. Walk us through that match, because Sean is another young, up and coming golfer.
Very young.
He's 13 years old.
Well, Sean's match was just like the other two, back and forth, you know. But you know, playing Sean was just like playing the other two. It's a good grind, and just a tough match, a tough match. And you know, we had to make putts, we had to hit tough tee shots, we had to hit, you know, tough shots, period. And just to get through the match, and you know, we both did that. And fortunately, in the end, I came out on top and advanced to the quarters. Yeah.
So Thursday, you're done Thursday. Your next opponent is David Fink. David is the two-time, back-to-back defending champion at the Manoa Cup.
Right.
So he's won the 103rd year and the 102nd year. And you know, he's the favorite in this match. So, you know, so to speak, being with his experience, and he's a member there, and his you know, all this past history, especially the last 2 years.
He's trying for the three-peat and everything.
He's trying for the three-peat.
Yeah, and obviously he didn't lose 15 straight Manoa Cup matches. Yeah. Something crazy like that. I mean, obviously he's won 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row. And here I got him. Yeah. You know, the 41st seed playing the 1 seed. Right. You know, and there was a little bit of underlying message there, because he's a Beaver and I'm a Duck, so I know I was going to get his best shot too, because of the Civil War, and you know, a lot of people were asking about that.
You're Oregon and he's
Oregon State. You know, David played an awesome match. You know, I know he got off to a rough start. I was 4 up after I don't even know how many holes. You know, I was 4 up and I was like, wow, David is not playing well. And then here he comes. You know, it's like Palmer's Cherry Hills Charge. You know, I was like, oh, here he comes. Right. You know, makes a few putts, you know, starts getting more intense. You know, I can see it in his eyes. And David's a competitor, obviously, and you know, he helped the Beavers get to the postseason. So you know, after Pac-12s, so I know he's, you know, and he contributes. So I know what he can do. Obviously, he's won the last 2 cups. So you know, I wasn't going to take him lightly either. You know, so here he came, make some putts, hit some shots. You know. And you know, I had an opportunity to close him out on 17, where I had maybe like a 15-footer. I mean, we were within inches of each other, and I burned the edge, and you know, and so this was for David to carry on to 18 with me 1 up, right? And he made it. Or carry on, or it was to end the match actually, because I was 2 up with, you know, 1 left if he missed. Yeah, sure enough, center cut. He gives a fist pump, and with all the TV cameras rolling and you know, the newspaper guys are there, and just walks straight to the next tee and tees it up. And I was like, wow, here it is. Here we go again. I got to play the whole golf course today again, you know. Right. And you know, and 18 wasn't very easy either, and he again missed a very, very makeable putt that I thought was actually in, because I mean, his putt just burned the edge, and you know, and again, it's one of those matches that there's got to be a winner and a loser, right. And I was able to come out on top again. So it's like I'm living and dying by, you know, the hairs on my chin. So, right. And it's very, very close, and it, you know. But that's what this tournament's about, right? It's about staying alive, win or go home, and it's survival of the fittest. It's like a marathon, right? You know, just survive, you know.
After you beat David, you got another round of the same day on Friday, and you're up against Jared Sawada, who's
another college player.
Yeah, everybody that you went up against, I mean, it's no
cakewalks, no gimmies. Jared is obviously a fine player in his own right. Just finished up at UH Manoa, right. playing lettering there, 4 years. So obviously he knows what he's doing. Yeah. You know, and Jared had just beat he beat Todd Rago 5-4 or something. I mean, he took Todd out early, and Todd's a Governor's Cupper, right? So it's like, well, here we go again.
Yeah.
You know, straight from number one, it's more of the same. It's another battle. It's going to be another long round, and we went 17 holes, I believe.
Right.
And it was no cakewalk, and it was more of the same. Just, you know, a lot of good shots, a lot of shots you got to hit under the gun, try to make as many putts as you can, salvage what you can when you get in trouble. And, you know, it was a lot of the same. And again, lucky to come out on top in the end. Again, against another great player, so.
Any kind of nerves Saturday morning, you get up. I mean, obviously you got your outfit picked out because that's what golfers we do. You know, do I wear the black belt or the white? And that's already decided the night before.
Well, you know, I didn't have too much clothes left after the whole week, so I just put on whatever I had left. But
on that day, Saturday morning, any kind of nerves? You wake up and it's this is it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, this is it. There's going to be obviously a lot more guys out there walking around and, you know, carts flying around, because it is the final match. But it was more like when I actually got there, I went through the same routine. I always get McDonald's in the morning, breakfast of champions.
Which what do you order?
Portuguese sausage, eggs and rice, and a bottle of water.
And a bottle of water.
Yep.
You don't
sometimes two if I'm really thirsty.
You don't go with the can I have a free medium water? And
no, because it's gonna spill on the way over.
Okay.
So I gotta have the cap on.
All right.
Plus, I would down about 8 of those cups anyway.
How many shoyus?
I don't use shoyu on my rice.
Just
rice.
Not
That's
even
it.
Ketchup.
Nope.
Salt.
Nope.
Pepper.
Nope.
Plain Portuguese sausage, egg, and rice.
Yep.
2 bottles of water.
That's it. I sit in my truck right outside, looking up at the pro shop every day, right by the cart barn, those the cart sheds,
right
down there. And then it was kind of quiet because there's only 2 guys left.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a peaceful feeling, and I got out, I went up to the shop, I got my cart, everyone says good luck, drove up to the range, and there was another woman out there hitting balls, but it's only Nick and me, and there's no one else.
Right.
So it's actually pretty peaceful. So I kind of settled my nerves a little bit, and my caddy, or was my caddy there? He might have been late.
Yeah.
Even he wasn't there. So I mean, I just went through the whole thing again, the same routine, hit my couple wedges, 8, 6, 4. 3-wood driver, went back down to the putting green, went through the thing, did the thing, and stepped on the box and hit it. And once I was out there, it was just like being out there again, because I've done it so many times.
Right.
From 8 years old to my first junior golf term was 8 till now, and
right.
It's just when you're out there, you're kind of just free. You're in your own element out there.
Yeah.
I'm sure if football, basketball, baseball, golf, anyone who plays anything will tell you that if once they run out of the dugout or something, or once they run out of the tunnel onto the field, they're kind of in their thing, right?
Right.
But that's kind of how I feel. Once I teed off and I walked down that hill off 1, I was like, well, it's game time now, so it's I'll just go through my routines, and in the end, if I'm up, then I'm up.